the young and the restless spoilers. The struggle for Connor's well-being. The last few weeks had been an emotional roller coaster for Adam and Chelsea. Their son, Connor, had shown signs of improvement, but the horrific incident of him injuring himself had shattered any sense of security they had begun to feel. The image of Connor, terrified and hurting, haunted Chelsea day and night. The hospital, which was supposed to be a place of healing, had become a place of fear and pain for their son. Chelsea sat by Connor's bed, tears streaming down her face. "I don't know what to do anymore, Adam," she whispered. "Seeing him like this. I just want to take him home and keep him safe." Adam, equally distraught, felt a deep sense of helplessness. He had always prided himself on being able to protect his family, but this situation was beyond his control. "I know, Chelsea. I feel the same way. But what if taking him home makes things worse? We need professional help." Chelsea looked at him with pleading eyes. "Then let's bring the professionals to our home. We can set up a space for him, have doctors and therapists come to the house. I can't leave him in that hospital any longer. It's breaking him." Despite his initial reservations, Adam began to see the sense in Chelsea's proposal. But he knew they couldn't make this decision alone. They needed more input, and more importantly, they needed the support of someone with influence and resources. That someone was Victor Newman. Adam arranged for a meeting at the Newman ranch, inviting Victor to discuss the best course of action for Connor's care. As they sat in the lavish living room, the tension was palpable. Victor, with his usual commanding presence, wasted no time in expressing his dissatisfaction. "Adam, Chelsea," Victor began, his tone sharp and accusatory, "the way you have handled Connor's situation is unacceptable. Choosing that hospital was a mistake. It's clear they are not equipped to deal with his needs." Chelsea bristled at Victor's harsh words. "We did what we thought was best, Victor. We were trying to help him." "Trying isn't good enough when it comes to my grandson's health," Victor snapped. "This should have been handled with the utmost care and precision. Now look where we are. Connor is worse off than before." Adam intervened, hoping to steer the conversation towards a constructive solution. "Victor, we need to focus on what we can do now to help Connor. Chelsea and I think bringing him home and having in-home care might be the best option. But we need your support to make this happen." Victor considered this for a moment, his stern expression softening slightly. "Bringing Connor home could be risky, but if it's done properly, it might be the best option. We need to ensure he is under constant supervision, and that he has access to the best medical professionals available." Chelsea nodded, relief washing over her. "Thank you, Victor. We want to do whatever it takes to help him." Victor turned his attention to Adam. "We'll bring Connor to the Abbott mansion. We can set up a secure room where he can be monitored 24/7. He will have the privacy he needs, but also the supervision required to ensure his safety." The decision was made. Over the next few days, preparations were in full swing to transform a room at the Abbott mansion into a secure and therapeutic environment for Connor. Chelsea and Adam worked tirelessly alongside medical professionals to ensure everything was perfect. Special furniture, calming decor, and state-of-the-art monitoring equipment were installed to create a safe haven for their son. On the day of the transfer, Chelsea felt a mix of anxiety and hope. As they arrived at the hospital to take Connor home, she couldn't shake the feeling of dread that had settled in her stomach. Connor, though still visibly shaken, seemed relieved to see his parents. When they told him he was coming home, a flicker of the old Connor, the happy and carefree boy, appeared in his eyes. The journey back to the Abbott mansion was tense, but once they arrived, Connor's demeanor began to change. The familiar surroundings and the presence of his parents provided a sense of comfort. The room they had prepared for him was more than just a space, it was a symbol of their commitment to his well-being. Victor oversaw the final arrangements, ensuring that every detail was perfect. "Connor will be safe here," he assured Adam and Chelsea. "We have the best people on hand to take care of him." Days turned into weeks, and slowly, the shadows that had clouded Connor's mind began to lift. The constant supervision and personalized care made a significant difference. Connor's episodes of fear and anxiety decreased, and he started to show signs of the boy he once was. Adam and Chelsea, though still on edge, began to breathe a little easier. They knew the road to recovery was long, but for the first time in months, they felt a glimmer of hope.